So I've really been into Reformation and Free People clothes recently, but what I've not been into are their prices. I buy this blazer dress for $248. $248! So I got this blazer from the thrift store for $5 and it seemed like it had a linen blend to it, so we're going to make this into our blazer dress. Let's get started. So because it's single-breasted, which means it only has one row of buttons, we're going to have to bring it in like this. So you're going to have to try it on. I put it on and I pulled it because you know it was like big. So I pulled it across. I don't want to do it now because I'm not going to be in front of a mirror and I have to see it in front of a mirror. But I pulled it across so that I can fit it. And this has to be straight going down. So like when you pull it, if it's big and you pull it and it's slanted, that's not going to look right. So you have to make sure it's straight down. So I pretty much just overlapped it some more and pinned it a whole bunch. And then I pulled it up over my head so that the pin stayed intact. I measured how far apart the two original buttonholes were, and then I used that measurement to mark a new buttonhole below the bottom buttonhole. Then I marked out the new positions for the buttons by marking the fabric underneath through the buttonholes. The second row of buttons will be placed an equal distance away as shown here by the round SpongeBobs. Alright, so I put on two of the buttons. Don't worry that this one looks a little off, it's because it's like super loose and it needs to be like there. Yeah, it's like super loose. So when I do it over it'll be better, but then the other one's gonna come down there. But what I'm gonna do is turn it inside out and then we're gonna fix this issue here. After resewing the buttons, I tried the jacket back on as you saw just now, and then I turned it inside out and brought in the side seams and the princess seams, both at the front and the back. Don't try to make it super tight unless your jacket has stretch. I tried to make one side a bit tighter and it ended up very bunchy, and I chopped off the side seam without trying it on, so yeah, I can't go back and change that. After fitting it to your likeness, then you can sew the side seams and the princess seams. I then redrew the armhole and I cut it out. You can use an existing jacket to help you with this part, but I just freehanded mine. I then tried on the jacket to make sure the shoulders were good and the side seams and everything, and I thought it looked pretty nice, so I decided to continue along on my journey. Then I adjusted the sleeve to match the new armhole. I pretty much did this by pinning the sleeve to the inside of the armhole and then marking the excess and then cutting off the excess and then sewing it back together. I then did the new buttonhole at the bottom, and then I attached the buttons and then the second row of buttons, and then I was done!